Hey friends, this week we've kind of talked about the liver, and you can scroll back down and I've got a video earlier in the week about the liver and what it does and having a healthy liver, and also how to do a liver cleanse. So all of that's down below. You can scan back through and find the video on having a happy liver. But I found a couple of other things that I wanted to talk about really quickly because it is really important. Our liver really is kind of, it's right on up there with our heart. It is so important that we make sure that our liver is functioning correctly and that we're not having a fatty liver. Now, here is some pictures. This right here is a healthy liver. And then as you can see, as it gets into other issues, you've got cirrhotic liver and cystic liver, and they don't look near as pretty and shiny. They're dull and they look really bad. And then there's extreme fatty liver, and then let you see that. So you can see that when our liver is not healthy, that it can cause some of these other problems, and which can slow down our body, keeps us from being healthy in other ways, like you're sluggish and you're tired and you have no energy, and there's just 5 gazillion things that when our liver is not working well, that it can be good. So facts about our liver: about 1/4 of our total blood volume passes through the liver every minute. So if our liver is overtaxed, then as our blood is going through there, we're just pulling more yuck with us as we go through, as the blood goes through the liver, and so we're not able to have good blood flow either. So then there again, you're sluggish, you're tired, because your blood is not as healthy as it needs to be either. It's one of the largest organs in the body and essential for life. It produces bile to help absorb fats and fat-soluble vitamins. It removes or neutralizes poisons from the blood. It removes germs and bacteria from the blood, and it makes proteins that regulate blood clotting. So as you can see, if it's not a good healthy liver, you got a fatty liver or a septic liver, and it's not able to pull all of, be able to clean out that blood as it's going through, that reabsorbs into your body. And so then every time it does that, every time it's going through, you're getting more and more unhealthy instead of healthier. And that is, that's really horrible too. So we want to keep as healthy as a liver as you can. So things that can stress the liver. What are some things that we can think about? Some things you can't help. I know so many people take different types of medicines, and I'm not saying don't take your medicine, because, your doctors are important and they help you know how to help take care of your body. But I'm just saying, if there's some more natural things you can do. You can watch our other video, and it talks about how to go through and do the cleanse and get rid of the liver stones, which I had not ever realized that there was such a thing. But things that stress your liver are blocked bile ducts, chronic hepatitis B and C, diabetes, protein malnutrition, obesity, and corticosteroid use, exposure to chemicals and parasites, inherited diseases, iron overload, non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, which is NASH. I've never really known what that was. Poor diet, coffee and colas, and viruses. So if your liver is not really healthy and you get a virus, then it's hard for your body to fight and get it back to healthy again, because it's not being able to fight like it needs to. So those are just a few things that when it's overloaded. So what are some effects of those overloads? Overweight, inability to lose weight, weight loss, so you could be from one extreme to the other, loss of appetite, abdominal bloating, excess gas, poor and inadequate digestion, nausea, bad breath, coated tongue when going without food for half a day or a full day, sluggish metabolism, high cholesterol, sugar cravings, excessive alcohol intake, irritable bowel syndrome, frequent or continued fatigue, weakness, frequent headaches or migraines, mood and behavior swings, unpleasant moods, forgetfulness, poor concentration, or disturbed sleep. So as you can see, as you go through there, that is most of Americans. But when you think about, when it's talking about exposure to toxins is one of the things that is taxing on the liver. So every time you clean your house, and especially women who are at home and you have kids, or even men, whoever is at home the most, and you're taking care of your kids, you are really more exposed to chemicals every day than the person who is out in a corporate world and out doing the things. So like if you work outside, then you're not near as exposed to different chemicals because you are out in the air. And even though the air can be toxic too, it's still almost healthier than what is inside the house, which sounds absolutely nuts. But there are more women who are housewives that have cancer than these people that are out in the world kind of things, which seems so nuts. But when you think about all the things that are in your home, you're within the four walls of your home. There's no flow. You're cleaning your house. You're using regular cleaners, which have been shown to have xenoestrogen, which is a false estrogen. So it makes your body think that it's got estrogen when it really does not. So it ramps up the amount of estrogen that's in your body, which is not good. Therefore, they've even done studies of these fish where different chemicals and pesticides and different things have kind of the run off into the water, and fish are actually becoming what's that word? Ephrodites. What's it called? It has the male and female parts, and they've opened male fish up, and they would actually have eggs inside of them, but they would have men parts, like I guess fish have testes, I don't know. Whatever it is, whatever the male part of a fish is, they have both of those things, and which should not happen. It's fish that should just be a male or a female fish. They should not have two organs like that. And so if you think about it, what is that doing to our body and to our kids' bodies that we're using every single day? Things that we're putting into our bodies and into our homes every single day. So we want to try to be as toxic free as we possibly can, which I know is sometimes very, very difficult because we can't necessarily take every single thing away. I use Thieves everything. It does not have any chemicals in it. It is a natural blend of like clove, rosemary, lemon. I can't remember the other thing that's in it. It's like 4 or 5 things. Anyway, several things that's in Thieves. And so it's extremely clean, smells amazing, but it cleans my house without having to have all of the chemicals in everything. I can clean everything with it. I clean my windows, I clean door handles, I spray the kids, I spray the animals. If they come in from playing and they stink, I spray them. Everybody gets sprayed with these. Because it's not going to hurt them, and it's not having those same effects. So that is one of our big things that we do. There are other things out there, but I suggest you please do your research on you want something that's between a 0 and a 1 or 2 on the spectrum of toxicity. You can get the Think Dirty app. It's a black. Now, be careful when you're getting it because lots of things come up. It's a little black box and it says Think Dirty in it, and it shouldn't have anything else, just black with Think Dirty. And download that app on your phone, and when you go to the grocery store, you can actually scan different products and see what the toxicity level is. 0 to 1 to 2 is great. 2 to 4 is okay, but it's not great, but it's better. It's a better choice. And then anything above 5, 4 to 5, don't even touch it. Just don't even use it at all, because that is when you're going to really have some issues and you're going to have major problems. So don't use anything that is that high on the scale. And you'll be surprised at everything that you go to scan and your normal things. You'll be like, oh my word, like that was not what I thought. Even things that say that they're natural, things that say natural botanicals or whatever, they still add other things in there with it to make it either smell good or make it work better or whatever. So, and then when you do find some things that are supposed to be good, then it's almost just like it's just water and it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. So research, do your research, and try to cut down on as many toxic kind of things that's in your home as possible. This coming week, we're going to be talking about the endocrine system, and so we'll revisit some of these things then. But some of the things that goes along with the endocrine system is those reproductive organs and the pituitary gland and the thyroid. Those things are highly important for us to function the way we need to and to have a good mood. And there again, if our liver is overtaxed, that's why I wanted to do liver first before we went into any of these other organs, because liver is what's detoxing your body. That's what's pulling through all the blood through your body everywhere. So if it's toxic, then you know that the rest of your body is going to be full of toxins. So clean up your liver first before you do anything else, because if it's not, everything gets reabsorbed into your body if it's not cleaned out. So go through, find the other video and go through it and look at what you really can do to make a difference in cleaning out your liver, and how that's going to make your body feel is going to be a big difference. And then as we get into next week, you need to spend about a week or so doing a liver cleanse. And then next week when we get into the endocrine system, then you can see the next step that you can move into for helping in these next areas of your body. So that's kind of my suggestion. Start with your liver and then move out from there, because your liver is really making and breaking your dis-ease in your body and different issues that you've got going on, because even taking medicine, your normal medicines that your doctor gives you, it's overtaxing your liver. I'm not saying stop taking those things, but I'm saying clean out your liver, do some of these things to help clean it and help it to be healthier. And that's going to help some of the effects of what that medicine's doing to your body as well. And you're going to have a much better, feel a lot better for one thing, and then be able to do a lot more health-wise and feel better about that. So also our group, Vital Health with Mary, is open, and I would love for you to join us in there. We talk a lot about, like, I'll do even though I'm talking about the endocrine system this week on this page, I'll be much more in depth in the Vital Health with Mary page. There's so much information and so much that you can do and so much that you can learn, that there's just ways to help keep your body from the disease, and really you'll be surprised at how much your emotions have to do with it as well, because your liver holds anger. So if you're not going to clean out the liver, clean out that anger, then it's kind of pointless to do anything. So and we go through that in Vital Health with Mary. It will go through those emotions and what you can do to help your emotions to feel better, and going through all of that kind of stuff. We talk about weight loss. My first intention when I first created the group was all about weight loss. But, as I've lost 80 pounds using this system, I realized that it was not just this system that did it. It worked, but there's so much else that it helped with the rest of my body that goes along with all of the different organs, because I was at that point of just, like, I literally could not get out of the floor. Like, I sat in the floor and cried because I really honestly thought that I was going to die before I could see my babies grow up. I've got 6 kids. At the time I had 5, and I had just had baby number 5, and my health was shot. It was absolutely horrible. And through just the sheer determination that I did not want to die before my babies started growing, I felt like I had to do something and I had to take my health back. So I began to do these things. I ended up losing weight, but through that I found this whole new health that just is so unbelievable that I can't even describe to you what a difference I feel like between then and now. That's been 8 years ago that I started this journey, and it's been amazing and it's been crazy, and I wouldn't trade it for anything, because even though I had to go through that really hard time, it brought me to that place where I had to make these choices, but then I'm able to help other people as well. So grab the link below and go join the group. It's only $27 one-time fee to get into the group, and I promise you there's so much information there. It is not even funny. Like gobs, like everything I did to lose the weight, what to do for each of your systems. Now some things I'm still adding to, so like each week there'll be more things added to, so be aware of that. But there's so much that's already there. Like it will get you started on the right track, cleaning out your liver, getting your body to start being healthy. Simple things like, I'm a homeschool stay-at-home mom and I work from home, so I have to do things that are simple, quick, and the easiest thing possible, things that I can cook for me and for all of my kids. I got 4 that cannot eat meat. I'm celiac, so like, there's like all kinds of weirdness around here. So I have to have extreme easy meal plans. So some of that stuff is on there, all of these different things that I did. Now my husband still eats meat, so there are vegetarian menus and there is regular menus as well. So so grab the link, and for anybody that joins over the weekend, I'll be giving a bottle of Comfort Tone away. I'll put everybody's name in a drawing and give one away to the lucky winner, which is all about cleaning out your gut and cleaning out everything to make you healthy and happy. So I hope you have a great weekend. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. I think that was all. So I hope y'all are happy and healthy, and I will talk to you soon.